Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. We're just going to be heading into the Weald for a short veteran level mission, just trying to get some levels here, get our level 3s up to 4. That'll be the last of our 3s. 2 stacks there. Let's go 3 and 3. Ooh, we do not need 3. We're pretty happy with this. Let's head on in. It's only a short mission, only a veteran, so I'm not that worried about it. We have a pretty reasonable party too. Tank, healer, 2 damage dealers, one of which is a Jester, which I'm not super thrilled about, but whatever. Might as well take him. Bonus torch. Don't particularly need it, but whatever. Oh, fuck off. I don't even want to do this, like... I guess that's better? Technically, not by much, though. It's kind of a shitty way to start this. Okay, now it's not so much a shitty way to start this. Ultimately, they only got 1 attack off. So that's not so bad. Still, fuck the shuffle, though. I have this party all set up perfectly where everyone can do all of their moves from whatever position they're in, no shuffles, no worrying about moving around, no anything, and then they immediately shuffle us first fight. I'm not seriously complaining about that, it's not a big deal. It's just funny. Really? I mean, like, whatever, we have the money for it, but... Whatever. You are very dead. Very, very dead. And you will also be very, very dead momentarily. Just want to get the heals off. Very nice. Thank you for that. Swing and a miss. Okay. Well, at least he's stunned, so we don't have to worry about it. Not really. You can't do shit, so you're going to reduce whatever stress we have, which is 1 on each, so... Fuck it, just do Ballad. Whatever. Murdered. Well, that wasn't so bad. I'm okay with that. No interaction to be had there anyway, as far as I am aware. Tripping over my words a little bit. It's a little bit late. Kind of tired. Not that that's any excuse. Just been a long, long week. Had 3 vials of blood drawn today as well. And this is also, let me check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 8th recording today. With each one averaging 20 minutes, and several of them being longer, that puts me at 8, let's call it, let's just say it's 20 minutes each. 20 times 8 is going to be 80 plus, no, it's 160. 160 minutes divided by 60 is about 2.5 hours of recording, roughly. And of course, as I said, it's actually much longer than that, because I know one of the Dead Cells episodes went 40 minutes. I probably did that math totally wrong, didn't I? Okay, I gotta get out my phone and check. I'm curious now. Oh, a YouTube comment. We got a lot of those. Channel's been doing really well lately. Life is Feudal is just popular as hell. Northgard's doing well too. Long Dark I started up again because there's a new update right after I canceled the series, so... somewhat obligatory at that point. Let's see. 8 times 20... got that part right. Divided by 60... yeah, 2.5 hours. Okay, I thought it was a little longer than that. Still not a short amount of time, but not as long as I had thought. You know what? You should just go for the kill, because honestly, we don't really need healing that bad. Alright. By the way, that may have sounded like I was being dismissive towards comments on videos. I'm not at all. I'm actually quite thankful when we get those, so... I'm just sort of like, oh yeah, you know, it's only like the 10th one today. Doing quite well. Not saying it in a dismissive way, just saying it kind of like an excited, like, yeah, the channel's doing well kind of way. Because there's quite a while there where kind of nothing was working for us, so... it's good to see, you know? It's, Definitely good to see. This series has never been doing amazingly well. I'm mostly playing it because I like the game. Or I liked the game right up until I had to go through the fucking belly of the beast. Now, now not so much. I wish you wouldn't do that. What did you pick up? I don't know what he picked up. A little bit bothered by that. I don't know if that was just a bleed or what. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad, I hope. But yeah, it's for a while there, honestly, I'll speak frankly in this video because I know not that many people watch it, so even if I say something that would make some viewers angry, it's not gonna likely find its way to their ears probably, so. Not that that's a reason to say stuff, but I can be honest without too much fear about anger coming from that. So basically, Stonehearth was really, really good, and was kind of the only series that I had really going for me for quite a while, because that's sort of where I started, and I did like 400 episodes on it, so, you know, inevitably there's going to be some amount of momentum there. So that did well for a while, and then I tried something new in the Stonehearth series, and did like this day in gaming history, and said like, hey, okay, on this day in gaming history, how many years ago this game came out? And then I talked about that basically. And it was like a prompt for something to talk about, and that killed it completely. Like, ever since I did that, Stonehearth didn't recover, and I was surprised. I thought that'd be a cool thing that people would like, but I misjudged things and paid a price for it. So that kind of assassinated the Stonehearth series, which kind of, yeah, I couldn't really get it back for whatever reason. I tried, but people were gone. For the most part, it was still up there. I mean, it was still better than a lot of the series we had. It was still better than Darkest Dungeon, for sure, even though I enjoy this. But, you know, Stonehearth was a newer unreleased game, whereas Darkest Dungeon's been out for a while and went through its early access period, so a lot of the content for it's already out there. You know, people generally aren't going to be coming here for new content. That's a lot of stress. I'm going to deal with that. But at that point, I had Life is Feudal. When I ended Stonehearth, Life is Feudal was going for a little bit. It wasn't doing amazingly well, but it was like the one series that was really starting to kick into gear. And it was getting okay views for me, which isn't many, but it was doing better than a lot of stuff. And I think I had, what? I had Darkest Dungeon going, which has always consistently been only like 5 to 10 views per video, which is pretty trash, but what are you gonna do? And then Long Dark, I don't know, I need to look more closely at the Long Dark views. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. I'm just kind of enjoying it. It's still, by my standards, at 20-something episodes, it's still a very young, ouch, it's still a very young series, so I haven't been paying very close attention to it. I'm just kind of making it, you know, doing my thing and putting out episodes rather than stressing over view count on that one. Northgard surprisingly did really well, but I couldn't really get more than a little bit out of that. I didn't feel like that was a series that I could go too hard on, because it's really just an RTS, so you can only play so many games of it before it's kind of the same thing. But that had a big update recently, so I brought that back in. Long Dark had a big update recently, so I brought that back in. Don't know yet if that's going to be successful, but probably. And Life is Feudal just went batshit Craig. It came out. No, that's not who I meant to heal. Oh no, it is who. Okay, why are you in... Oh, right. Okay. Him being in position 2 fucked with my head, because I'm kind of thinking more about what I'm talking about than the game. Just perhaps in error. But yeah, Life is Feudal came out, like, properly came out, no longer in early access, and it's fucking kicking ass. Apparently, there's some drama with it, too, because people are like, oh, it's just Banished, oh, they stole from Banished, but it's all bullshit. Like, that's complete horseshit. The game is, yes, it's a town builder, but you don't say that every first-person shooter's stealing from Doom. Like, that's not how that works. It's its own game, and it does its own things really fucking well. And I would say it's actually far better than Banished overall. Banished is good as a simple game that doesn't have you do very much. Life is Feudal Forest Village is a much more interactive gameplay experience, and you have more control and freedom to kind of do things, and the seasonality of manpower and all these things. It's a better game. It's just a better game. There's no real argument to oppose that in my mind. It's simple fact, and that's pretty much how I feel about it. So I just don't understand whatever drama is occurring there. It makes no sense to me. This is gonna hurt. Yep, it's just like guaranteed to be a crit every time. I don't know what the deal is with that. It seems like it crits consistently, which is a very irritating... Well, let's go ahead and do this. Get some buffs in here. Does that do dodge? It does not, I don't think. We have to heal, whether we can get into that position or not. Well, the Leper's doing really fucking good work, even though he has no damage buffs whatsoever. Except for the, Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're okay. It's too bad I can't camp. And there's a fight coming up. Alright, well, that's concerning, to say the least. Do I have a way of dealing with that? No, I don't. Okay. Briefly considered removing the blight, but I think we're... now I'm not so thrilled. This could be a problem. I'm gonna do the guys in the back first, even though the guys in the front really concern me as well. We can kind of chew through them with chop. Leper is wrecking shit here fairly often, so... Alright. Let's just try and eliminate these issues, because they're definitely a problem. The mark is going to cause issues for us. Rend the marked is not fun. I'm going to see if I can remove that. Okay, that's actually a really big deal that he died to the bleed, because that brings him forward, which allows us to do this. Still gonna heal the Houndmaster here. Please get the kill. I think that will. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so that was a really effective couple turns. I'm pretty content with that. Go ahead and pop some buffs. No need for a torch. Good crit. Very good crit. We are lucky that we got that. The odds of getting that kill were pretty low. I don't think we could have outside of a crit thanks to the protection these guys have. Alright, it's not a very big heal, but we don't have any healing buffs on her, so it's not terribly surprising. I'm going to try and remove the protection here. I think that's going to expedite dealing with this issue. And then I am going to give us a buff. Because stress doesn't really matter, we're not going to get him to 0, so... That was less than I expected, to be honest. And that might be Death's Door. Ooh, clutch dodge. Is that a benefit of... Nope, it is not. We do not get dodge from that. And I butchered that sentence. Apparently I do not know how to say do not. There we are. Changed my mind about stress, but whatever. Should I just do it again? Nah, just kill him. Yeah, you know, okay, that's not really what I meant when I said kill him, but it certainly worked out in my favor. I did not really expect that to work out. Alright, that's a big deal that we don't have to worry about any more of this shit. Yeah, go for it. Probably not the right person to open that as a result of his health, but I think we're okay. I think we're just gonna be okay. Now we might not be okay. That's totally fine. Do not mind. That's an incredibly trivial amount of gold, however. Yeah, we're real happy here. Full clear, no fight at the end. Got a bonus 25 gold and some stress for going through that last hallway. Kind of silly, but whatever. We'll take it. Alright. We actually made an okay amount of money there. Disease we'll have to deal with. Ooh, one of them went all the way to level 5. But how the hell is the Leper only level 2? Or level 3 still? That's surprising. Oh well, anyway, that will do it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you join us for the next one as well. Take care.